Hey guys, Trudy here from It's a True Story, and today I'm back with my friend Vince.
Hello.
And we're here to talk about summer music that you need to listen to. Now, this is the caveat. I don't know any new summer music. I'm from 1902. But Vince, he's the genius behind new releases now. I'm gonna put all of Vince's information down below in the description, but you're gonna want to subscribe to new releases now because Vince is gonna tell you about all the hot hits for the summer that you probably don't even know about. Like, get off whatever they're playing on the radio and get on with some cool ass shit. So I'm gonna let Vince start with some cool ass shit because that's Vince.
And speaking of cool ass shit, this is an LA band called The Hots. Great album cover artwork. Anyway, so this is them doing what they do best, and it's just loud, and it's like garage, it's rock, it's influenced by punk and 70s metal, and
okay,
in fact they
amazing.
do Nice Boys on here, which is a great Rose Tattoo track, band from Australia. And speaking of Rose Tattoo in Australia, the next one is a newish band called Emil and the Sniffers. And this
Just the name alone is so
good. This is
good.
really cool.
Like Animal Nitrate.
They are is a female-fronted punk band that's very influenced by early punk, but also of just that great 70s and late 70s hard rock,
So like, who would I compare it to?
80s.
Like L7 or Sleater Kinney?
Harder, punkier. But then with these great like guitar god riffs.
Okay.
So that makes it somewhat unique in that it's just this punk, under 3-minute songs. This whole album is like 30 minutes long.
Oh,
they
perfect.
just with like
Perfect for your summer attention
11
span.
songs or so, and just really cool. And they all wear mullets and and the jean jackets and the whole.
So they have your look, is what you're saying.
Kind of.
So they all basically, it's like Vince, but ladies.
But more, something like that.
So I just want to have a word about why we're promoting records for the summer, because you might be like, well, it's beautiful out. Like, I'm not hauling my record player or my whole gear onto the beach, dude. Nowadays, let's all thank global warming. It's so freaking hot in the summer. All I want to do is sit inside and lay around with like my tunes cranking, the air conditioner up to 1 billion, and just chilling out. So I'm just letting you know.
Well, there's also great outdoor speakers now that
I do have really nice outdoor speakers. I don't want to brag.
That can be hooked up to your record player inside, and you can still go outside like normal people do in the summer.
So speaking of summer stuff, now I am really representing the older music that reminds people of summer, but I have 2 albums that I'm recommending because they're tie-ins with movies this summer. The first one is, of course, we have Elton John. Rocket Man is out this summer. Madman Across the Water, just even looking at this album cover is like, it's ocean, it's water, it's blue jeans, it's actually denim, it's cut off shorts, it's Daisy Dukes, and it also has Tiny Dancer on it, which transcends every generation. Like, I don't care how old you are, we're singing a Tiny Dancer together. So that's the first one. And then this actually is not a super old pick because it's only been out for a couple years. This is LCD Sound System, American Dream. Kind of perfect to play literally on July 4th. And also the film Booksmart, which every young person I know is going nuts for, has a killer soundtrack with Lizzo and lots of other contemporary amazing people. And LCD, who's amazing, LCD Sound System, the song Oh Baby is on that soundtrack. And so it made my heart sing when I saw my daughter pull this out and listen to it, which was like amazing. Cool. Back to Vince on his newer releases.
X-Hex is... This came out. This has been out for a few months now. This is really good. I love this album. And you mentioned like Sleater Kinney and L7 earlier. This is their second album, and I love this album, and I love them, and it's great summer listening for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, speaking of women in music that we love, this is like a weird segue, but like I will always love the B-52s, no matter what. And so I have to say. Dance This Mess Around is my favorite on this album, but you also have Rock Lobster, which is like the ultimate summer new wave classic, blah blah blah. Did I speak of the women? I didn't speak of the women, but I do love Kate so much, more than anything. Okay.
I mean, I remember. These might be more great fall records and winter records.
We're skipping right past summer because we're over it already.
Right, because these two I have here are metal in the like in the Black Sabbath tradition.
Well, you have Schools Out for Summer, right? The Alice Cooper classic. So if you're feeling that kind of a vibe, that's summertime. I'm just throwing it in.
Yeah, but this is like dirgy, gloomy, metal, droney metal, and St. Vitus is one of the leading bands of that from back in the day. This is their first album with their lead singer back in the fold after many, many years, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I apologize, but this is really
he's really good. We
really
love
cool album. And then lastly, kind of on that same tip, is Earth. Earth is from Olympia, Washington. It's this duo here of Dylan Carlson, Adrian Davies,
so cool
and
tonight.
Earth actually. Black Sabbath's original name was Earth, and that's where they got the name from. And it's instrumental.
Go figure.
Or mostly instrumental, and just very drony. Really great album for just kind of kicking back and
sitting in air conditioning,
exactly.
doing some dark and cooling things.
So, anyways, that's all I have.
Yes, I'm gonna come out from under Vince's very heavy hardcore stuff. This is Sublime. I just want to show off this beautiful picture disc. It's 40 Ounces to Freedom, total classic. Let's see. It's got the Smoke Two joints. It does have some classic reggae on there, and the whole thing is such a jam. And it's California, man. And then the final, which will always be summer to me, is Bob Marley and the Wailers. Come on, this is the live album. This is the one person, like when people say if you could see somebody living or deceased, like who would you see and why? Bob Marley, I think I played it to death every single summer forever and ever and ever. And it's just, you got to skank a little bit in every summer, and that's all I have to say. So these are just a few ideas. We want to know what you guys are listening to this summer, what reminds you of summer, what you think everybody should listen to for summer, and put that down in the comments, because if you like what we're doing here, we want to hear from you. So we want you to like and subscribe, tell us in the comments what you're into, and come back every first and third Thursday of the month. Vince is here oftentimes now. He's my very favorite special guest star because he has freaking great recommendations. I want to thank Vince.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you guys for watching. And that's it. Rock on with your summer, you guys. We'll catch you soon. Bye.